Welcome, welcome, beautiful beings. I am Sonia, the founder of Empowered Sovereign, and this is going to be a planetary update. So, if you are new to following or viewing any of Empowered Sovereign's videos, I welcome you. Yes, I welcome you home because right now on the planet, collectively, we are upgrading. We are recalibrating. Now, our Earth is recalibrating. This is why we are, because we are reflections of this Earth, if you didn't know that. This is the content in which I speak because we are going through a massive transformation. Yes, beautiful ones. Humanity is awakening. Yes, awakening out of our slumber, seeing more parts of ourselves. That means our shadow parts. Okay? For those who are not aware of the shadows, yes, we have shadow parts because we are the energetic signature that encompasses everything. You reside in all times and spaces. And the irony in what I just said is that we at times do not know that. This is why all of us, and I mean all of us, because this is the life journey, this is a school, this is a playground, this is heaven. We can call it so many things, but I like to call it the life journey, where we are remembering day by day, step by step, ourselves. That is what it is in a nutshell. Okay? We are remembering ourselves. So let me tell you, dear ones, this is an exciting period in time because time is speeding up. I mean, come on. It is the end of August. And if you ask me, it seemed like it was just January. So it is August. That means December will be here in no time. Time is speeding up. If you did not realize that, okay? Our weather is becoming warmer in some areas. And we are, as I said, recalibrating. We are actually becoming more of our superhuman selves. Yes, I like to use these adjectives because this helps you to remember that you are a divine essence that was made out of perfection. Yeah, we weren't told that. I know I wasn't. I was not told that I was made out of perfection. Okay, now we all are made from perfection. We are a divine essence that is whole and complete. So, this planetary update, beautiful ones, Mercury is direct into September, while Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, and Pluto, yeah, Pluto, that's a major one, they are all retrograding. So this is deep transformation for everyone. Even if you do not know what's going on, even if you don't believe what's going on, guess what? It is still happening because we are, as I said, we encompass the whole. We are attached to the planets. the stars, the sun, the moon, all of what we see is what makes us who we are. We go through our day cycles, our moon cycles, our seasons. All of these are not happening by coincidence, okay? Everything is a divine plan. It is a divine orchestration. So, as we are going through these retrogrades, beautiful ones, just know that we are going through a retrograde in Saturn in the sign of Aries. And Aries is the leader. Aries is the sign that takes action. So we are being asked to reevaluate our actions, to slow down, to be accountable and focused in this time and period. And we will be retrograding in Saturn into December. So this gives us enough time to slow down. As I always share with you guys, we are not supposed to be rushing, and this goes for everything in life. Because when you do rush, that means you have some fear attached to that action. Okay, so there's no need to rush because you, my dear, as I said, you are a divine being made from perfection. Our true essence is perfection, not the human part of us. The human part of us is imperfect, but the true essence of us is perfection. Okay, I have to clarify that because, we have parts of ourselves, the human parts that like to debate and argue and try to prove a person to be wrong or right. And let me tell you, none of that is going on this channel. So if you feel the need to argue, to prove, to disbelieve, then that's okay. That's what's going on in your mind. That's what's going on in your life. And guess what? That means you're fighting against yourself. You are being counteractive to what is really happening on the planet, which is upgrading, which is being open and not fighting and not debating and not resisting because it's happening anyway. Okay. We are being accountable for our actions and beliefs and everything that comes along with being a human being. Okay. So we are also retrograde in Neptune, which is also in Aries. So we are reflecting. We will be in retrograde throughout the summer and until late fall. So again, we are given the time to reflect. Yeah, don't rush. It's not a race. If you think it is a race, I'm letting you know that is the byproducts. It is the remnants of fear trying to hold on to make you think you have to rush. There's no rushing here. Okay, it's not a race. This is your life. This is all of us learning about the details of ourselves. This is us reflecting on our thoughts, of our actions, our beliefs. Yeah, we are reflecting so we can realize, okay, why did I do that? What's going on? Why am I holding on to this? This is what is happening. Okay, so no rushing. Remember that. And we are also in Pluto, which is in Aquarius. So Pluto will be retrograde into October. So this is helping us to really understand what we want to create. We are understanding who we are. We get to look and see from the steps, from our words that we speak to ourselves. Yeah, that's important, dear ones. The words that we speak to others, all of that is being reflected, reevaluated, reassessed at this time. So you can understand, who am I and what am I trying to create? Yeah, this is what's happening. So Pluto will turn your world upside down and inside out until you can land on your feet and figure out what's going on. Just like I said, for all of us. This is happening for all of us. So this is a planetary update. This is happening for everybody because, what did I say? We are affected by the planets, the stars, the sun, the moon, the times of the day, the cycles of the day, the moon phases. We are affected by all of it because all of it is us. See, we were not taught that our essence was emotional, our essence was excitable, our essence was loving and compassionate and empathetic, and what else? And creative and innovative. Like all of these things are us. Yes. So, as I said, we are being asked to not rush. Okay. So, no rushing. We are receiving galactic upgrades in our sense of self. Okay. Sense of self. We have to figure out who we are. So we cannot continuously search outside of ourselves. No, this is the inner work. We have to search within. So we are given this opportunity to find our sense of self. What do we love? What do we believe? What excites us? This is what is happening. We are receiving emotional clarity when we can align to our sense of self. And this emotional clarity is helping us to unattach from all post experiences. These are our initiating, foreshadowing what we are attached to. It is all being cleared out of our realities so that our new elevated mindset is aligned directly with our cosmic heart that knows our multi-connective source self. Yes, we are source. We are fractals of it. We are the intelligence that spans out into the cosmos. This is the great awakening for humanity. And this is why all of us is here listening to this video, listening to many other people's videos, because it is a massive awakening for humanity. We are learning to be accountable for our actions. As this Leo transit shines the light on everything in our lives. So you may feel uncomfortable, you may feel uneasy, you may be restless. We are being asked to maintain an open heart. So collectively, our cosmic heart will be anchored in so we can always receive upgrades where we need it. Embrace the new. See the new you. As we are approaching a partial lunar eclipse on the 28th of August in Pisces. So we are being asked to be grounded. We are not allowing ourselves to be scattered in our minds. We are taking action on the things that light us up. We are not rushing because it's not a race. I emphasize that. I emphasize that because that is most definitely a byproduct that humanity has adapted. No rushing. Take note of that. If you catch yourself rushing, then pause for a moment to figure out, why am I rushing? There's no need to rush. Okay? You're the creator. Affirm who you are with gratitude every day, daily. I mean, daily. Especially if you're feeling a little confused, or if you're feeling any of those byproducts of rushing, of uncertainty. Affirm who you are with gratitude. That's a very high vibrational energy. And the more that you do it, you are solidifying that energy into your foundation. You are adding that to your energetic signature. Yes, because we vibrate a vibration all day long. So you want to vibrate a strong foundation of you being grounded, of you knowing who you are, and as I said, with gratitude. Yeah, that's a very high vibration. So when you do that daily, you are solidifying that foundation and making it stronger because you're doing it every day. Okay, so these are simple things. This is energetic work because you are energy. Okay, you are an intelligent form of energy. You are a transmitter and a receiver, a satellite, an antenna. Okay, you are energy in its wholeness. Yes, and it is fascinating to know that we are energy. So we are the alchemists of today and of the ancient times, and we are right now in these current day realities alchemizing all of those past beliefs, those past thoughts and actions that we used to be attached to, no longer being attached to those things because we are being upgraded to the newer version that knows that I'm not attached to any of that. It doesn't serve us. So when we continue to be grateful and have gratitude and affirm who we are daily, our cosmic heart can instantaneously bring the people, the places, and the things into your reality. Yes, because you have elevated your vibration. It's strong. It has a strong signal. This is what's happening. We want to have a strong signal so we can manifest, so we can create the things we want. And because we are in a new, lighter vibration of Leo, going into the partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, we are being assisted by our Sirian elders that are aspects of ourselves. Yes, I'm being told to tell you that because some of us get afraid when we talk about other people or other civilizations and energies that we are unfamiliar with. This is what is happening. We have always been assisted by our ancient galactic ancestors, as I said, that are really us. Okay. So you just need to remember, if you're afraid, what are you afraid of? That means you're afraid of yourself. Okay. So I have to say that because we don't understand so much about ourselves, but we're learning. Yeah, we're learning in this video, and we're learning just throughout the duration of our life journey that we are those ancient elders that have assisted us on this life journey so we can elevate throughout the whole cosmos. When we elevate, they elevate. Okay? So the Syrian elders have always been assisting us. But if your heart isn't open, then you're going to have resistance. You're not going to receive everything because you have a closed heart. Now, I'm being told to tell you it really isn't possible to have a closed heart, but if you believe that your heart is closed, if you believe or you resist, then that right there is going to not serve you, because you are essentially fighting against the will of your own ascension. That's what's happening. So when we are open, our cosmic heart will help us throughout this whole transformation, aligning us to harmony, aligning us to kindness, compassion, creativity, innovativeness, aligning us to harmony. Yeah, this is what is happening. So the old parts of us have to go. Yeah. We can no longer remain in those ways because they just do not serve us. No, they do not. So our Syrian elders, which is an intelligence, it is being interwoven into our signature essence. This is naturally being reactivated throughout the remainder of the year and into the following year. It's a process. As I said, it's not a rush. But dear ones, just know that everything about us is fascinating. We are the greatest computer. Okay? We are a satellite, like I said. We are a compass. So when you are open to your ancient Syrian elder self, and guess what? There are other ancient elders helping us throughout the galaxy. That is if you're open, helping us to elevate, helping us to catalyze and to be aligned, making Earth a new Earth. Okay? Where love, where compassion, where synchronicity, where all of these great things are taking place. Yeah, they are. They're taking place. So during this partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, we are being asked to be resilient and to exercise inner strength. And as we do that, we will receive the ancient wisdom, which is being reactivated in us because it's already within us. We are the ancient wisdom. And when we receive, when we are reactivated to our ancient wisdom, we will naturally, emotionally release every attached scenario, experience, belief, thought. We will naturally release all of it because we are now becoming a new version that is aligned to our emotions and does not attach to them. We have mastered detachment, and we are having gratitude, reflecting on our personal growth. Yeah. And of course, letting go of the old baggage, which is the emotional attachments. No, detach, detach, detach. And through this elevated new version of ourselves, we have learned to quiet the overthinking and to trust our intuition. As our ancient wisdom comes forth within our lives. Yes. So, beautiful ones, do not rush. Be open so your cosmic heart can anchor in the higher intelligence so we can continue elevating in consciousness. Yes, that is what is happening. This is what is taking place. So if you find yourself uneasy, you can't sleep at night, then slow down, deep breathe, go take a walk out in nature to ground yourself. Yeah. During this time period, we all will need to ground more. Yeah. But it is taking place, and it is an exciting period in time because we are aligning to our elevated selves that I like to call superhuman. Yeah, we are aligning to the superhuman part of ourselves, which is harmony, okay, synchronicity. All that other stuff is faded away because it cannot fit into the new version of ourselves. And it's pretty exciting. Yes, it is. So allow yourself to be calm, ground yourself, reflect, detach. Okay, detach from all that emotional baggage. There's no need to carry emotional baggage. It just makes you more heavy. It makes you stressful, anxious. And what did I say? We have elevated past that when you are open. Yeah, when you are open, you're going to look at that like, oh, I can't believe I used to like hang on to this. I can't believe I used to this. Yeah. Allow yourself to be open, to be free. Breathe in your life force. Walk out in nature more. Be by bodies of water, lakes, oceans, rivers. This will help to clear you. Water is a purifying element. And know that collectively we are all elevating. Every single person on the planet is. Okay, there's no exclusions. Don't listen to any old time beliefs that try to tell you that you weren't worthy and you weren't anything. No, you are worthy because you were created in perfection. Everybody was, okay? Everybody. And because of that, when you slow down, when you ground yourself in nature, when you affirm every single day, and have gratitude for your life journey, and you keep your heart open, guess what? You are naturally elevating. It is taking place anyway. All right. I have to say that because a lot of people do not understand. And be joyful. Yeah, this is what is being told as well. When you do all those things, you will activate your creativity. You will begin to start creating more because you're less stressful. Okay? You're less busy in the mind. You are more harmonic to creating from your heart. All right, beautiful ones. I am Sonia, the founder of Empowered Sovereign, wishing you a beautiful partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. Take care.